What is up, fanboys and fangirls? Welcome to another FanTracks coming to you from fanboysanonymous.com. I am your host, as always, Tony Mango, and joining me, as always, is Robert DeFelice.
Let's play some basketball, Tony.
I'm not that athletic. Let's watch a movie about it instead.
Maybe some Looney Tunes instead?
Maybe some jams in space.
I like space.
Everybody get up, because that's what we're doing here. We're watching Space Jam 2, Electric Boogaloo. Otherwise known as A New Legacy. This is the LeBron James one, not the Michael Jordan one, because that's the first one. And you should know by now.
Hugo Drax floating through the.
Just a random reference to Moonraker out of all things. Like, they're definitely having some random references in here based off of previous trailers, but I'm not anticipating that Drax will show up and just kind of be floating around. That'd be awesome, though. I'd mark out for it. For anybody who doesn't know that's a wrestling term, go to smartcountmoment.com. But yeah, if you don't know how the FanTracks works, this movie is up on HBO Max, and you can load up your HBO Max and play that with us when we say our countdown of 3, 2, 1, play, because we'll hit the play button when we say play. Can't provide you the movie itself on this particular video if you're watching this on YouTube, or obviously if you're listening to the audio only version. Of course you can't get the video because it's audio only. Yeah, that's how it works. So that's a copyright problem. We're not getting into that kind of thing. We're just going to let you sync up your copy with ours and listen along with us giving our first reactions to this, because we have not seen the movie yet. So we're watching this live, so to speak, kind of. These are our live first impressions, as we've been doing for some other things in the past year. So, we're going to hopefully crack some jokes, laugh about the jokes that are in the movie. Hopefully you enjoy this, and hopefully you will enjoy our watch along when it comes to this. So, I got my stuff all situated. Rob's got his all situated, and we are going to get that ready. Remember, again, it's 3, 2, 1, play, and we will hit play when we say play. So, once you got that loaded up, go ahead and count with us. 3, 2, 1, play. We have the sun and the WB tower, which the Animaniacs are not popping out.
And we're
Wacko and Dot.
To the max.
Wag.
I'm not a fan of Wag.
I'm assuming this is young
LeBron's wife and son.
No, I'm assuming young LeBron. I don't follow basketball, so everything when it comes to this movie, of course, is through a filter of somebody who doesn't follow basketball. I'm also not the biggest fan of Space Jam, the first one.
Really?
That's not at all like to say that it's awful or anything like that, but a lot of people really, really love that movie, and it didn't resonate with me as a kid as much. I thought it was fun for what it was worth, but I had 2 of those.
Huh.
It does work. It's kind of like blowing into the NES cartridges.
Is the gimmick here that LeBron was just a fan of Space Jam?
Might be. Because Michael Jordan in the first one was not like... I mean, he liked like bugs and stuff, like he understood them, but he wasn't like a fan, you know?
Right.
It would just be like, hey, Bugs, like, oh, you're Bugs Bunny, I know you, that kind of thing. Be funny if this is like, it doesn't set up young LeBron, it's just like Shaq. You know?
How old is LeBron James?
They're probably like 40, maybe. They said that it was 98
LeBron James'
here.
age. He's 36, so if we take it back to If he's 36, we take it back to what, 96?
98, I think that they had. Well, I don't know when the movie came out.
Movie came out in 96, so I'll take it back 15 years. He's still in his 20s, guys.
Hmm.
Super weird.
Game Boy's a distraction, but Game Boy's a hell of a distraction. Tetris, even alone. Fucking great game. Ah, come on. You don't throw away Game Boy like that. I mean, it works out for him in the end because, he's fucking rich. But still.
He'll be a billionaire now.
Yeah, I saw something about that the other day. Something like $700 million worth of his income is not basketball.
I believe it's 700 million comes from basketball,
Maybe it's
and
the
the
other way around.
rest
Yeah,
takes him
crazy.
elsewhere.
I could use just like one of those, 1 million. I do a lot with it. Now, I haven't seen tons and tons and tons of basketball games. Enough that I even just said baseball right then. I don't remember a single time I've ever seen any of these graphics on there, so I'm watching the wrong games, Be a lot more fun if
Yeah, I
people just
mean,
turned into these cartoon characters and stuff.
animation's where it's at, Tony.
I hope at some point they've got that Basketball Jones song in this.
I
Basketball
doubt it.
Jones, I got a Basketball Jones. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that. They probably aren't gonna lean too heavily into just references to the old Space Jam. At least they shouldn't, because the kids that are supposed to be like that this appeals to right now are way too young to have been like that much of an affinity for the previous one. This is for the 34-year-olds and stuff like me. If somebody says to you, name a basketball player, who do you think of?
Michael Jordan.
Me too.
Now, if you say name one that's playing right now, probably LeBron.
Couldn't be able to tell you really. I'd probably just botch and just be like, oh, Charles Barkley. Or pull like a Seinfeld thing. Tuberculosis.
Yada yada yada.
Is the story going to be more so about, hey, this kid doesn't need to play basketball for me to love him?
Is it LeBron James Jr.?
Dom. I mean, it is a game. It's a basketball game.
That's true.
Then again, though, like, not everybody wants to just follow in their dad's footsteps. I don't know how many takes it took them to do that.
I trust they got it one and done. We already feel bad for this kid.
Yeah, just wants to play some video games. That's totally going to be the lesson of this. Don't be so hard on your kid if he doesn't want to have that same kind of life that you had. Nice house.
It's the love interest.
She looks
Well,
really familiar. Yeah, fuck you, kid. You get hit in the head twice for standing there. What the hell? Are we supposed to like not like that kid? He seems perfectly nice. Definitely have seen her in something.
are you sure?
Weird positioning of the bed in that room. It's like middle of the room.
Well, how could you possibly understand their choices? This guy's a billionaire, and you're like, can I afford this pizza?
Yeah, it's true. The answer to that is no. I can't.
I feel.
But if you want to help out with that, you can donate to the Patreon, patreon.com/fanboysanonymous, or you could hit the plus button, or pick up a shirt on TeePublic or Redbubble. Call it the Pizza Fund. Call it the get Tony rich enough that he could put a bed in the middle of the room and not feel weird about it fund. Or both. Tony can eat a
Yeah.
pizza in the middle of a bedroom and not feel...
What are your thoughts on Don Cheadle?
Don Cheadle's great. Never seen him be bad in anything. And if you're not a big fan of him, it's him. He's there. Let's move on. Iron Man 2. LeBron James.
Stupid. I'm sorry, is Don Cheadle the algorithm?
I think so. Yep. Just an algorithm, Pete.
Wow, I figured that out in moments.
Surf reverse. But who's Pete?
It was pizza.
Imagine just pitching Don Cheadle. Hey, do you want to be like the villain in Space Jam 2?
He'd be like, yeah, because this will be my legacy.
Tell you, it's not feeling like the type of vibe that I was expecting. It's Sarah Silverman. Huh.
Yeah. Okay. I already don't like their use of the word algorithm.
Well, you're gonna love it when they name him Al Gore Rhythm and they have Al Gore pop up.
You think the algorithm could have won the election?
Well, I mean, Al Gore probably did. All right, so the kid's full blown a techie, not even just like wants to play video games. So the kid is going to solve the Al Gore rhythm.
Right.
Nothing, Dad. I'm just looking at porn.
Video game porn. Well,
Yeah, basketball
no.
porn. Basketball porn. I'm watching basketball porn.
I don't know, LeBron. Have you not played NBA Jam?
Yeah, right. For funsies. Wonder if that's like an actual move that he's done. Again, don't know.
I imagine so.
I know the feeling of being like, oh my god, don't erase, don't erase.
The acting level. Hollywood, huh?
On par with how you would anticipate Space Jam to be.
I'm sorry, is this a meta movie? Alright. You know what? It's 2:30. I really hope this film gets a little bit better.
Oh my god, they're calling him algae rhythm. It's not Al Gore rhythm, but it was close.
And the G stands for gore.
Maybe it does. God, they better. What the difference is between this versus Warner selling off some of their assets from Warner Media? you know,
Um,
they got
huh.
the Danny Elfman theme. So we're just going through the hey, you know these franchises? They're not really jokes. So what do you think? What do you say? How long before Pete, the little robot thing, turns babyface?
I would say at least midway through.
He's kind of already babyface.
Well, how long until he breaks away from the heel?
Right, yeah. Uh,
Oh, fuck. You're
the
canceled.
frustrating part about that is there's so many people that are just like that. That's what's so just like
I hate this movie. Wow.
You know, here's a flaw that doesn't affect me at this age, but I'm assuming it's probably going to affect a lot of kids. We're this far into the movie and there hasn't been a single Looney Tune.
What are we in?
It's 18 minutes.
Yeah. You're canceled, algorithm.
Not at all invested in the kid, too. It's like, all right, just go off and do the video game thing. That's all you want to do. Just go ahead and do it.
I'm not stop. I'm not invested at all. The acting sucks.
Yep. You make me hate basketball. I mean, you're just gonna walk around and just, you know, no security.
Well, why would they ever need security? Who's gonna possibly understand all that?
Dom James, apparently. Dom, you know your mom doesn't like it when I've given you 2 spaghetti meals in one day. Dom's a name that I don't picture little kids having. You know what I mean? I don't think of a little
Well,
kid being like, "Oh, Dom." Like, no. It's kind of like when you see a little kid and their name's like Paul. You're sort of like, nah, you got to be like 40 to be Paul.
right.
For all you Pauls
And
out there that are younger than 40, something's wrong.
Dom.
Oh, come on.
Okay, all right.
The kid just immediately knows we've been digitized and we're in the computer.
Hey Siri, where's the elevator?
One option I see is ThyssenKrupp elevator.
Alexa,
You're not
what?
going to say that the computer's Don Cheadle? Wonder if Don Cheadle's actually as tall as LeBron James is. Highly doubt it, but
not, not at all possible.
oh, there you go. That seems a lot more likely the height for.
It's a fucking movie that's just plugging the idea of HBO Max?
It might be. They really haven't gotten too much past that. It's just Dom wants to do video games. Dad needs to understand that. And isn't Warner Brothers packed with lots of content? No real solid enough justification behind it, but then again, we're watching Space Jam 2, so you die.
Alright, the Looney Tunes can't come fast enough.
Yeah, I'm not even a big Looney Tunes fan, but this is way past the point where they should have introduced at least one of the characters. Because no kid's going to want to watch this movie and sit through the first 20 minutes of this, you know?
Awful.
I'm not seeing any justification yet of why they made this movie either. Like, it's certainly not like the story is good enough to really justify it. And we're going through the remember this thing and remember this thing.
And of course, if you've seen the commercial, you've seen the scene.
Which is probably one of the main jokes of the whole thing. The Nike swoosh. This upcoming short joke.
Should have kept the animation style right here.
But see, I don't know. Like, if you just animate them, there's no fun in the gimmick. The gimmick is the live action mixed with the Looney Tunes, you know? That's the whole point.
Well, see, I'm just of the opinion that you do something like this, makes for a more fun movie. You can do shit without it being cringe, because you're not doing the whole, well, this has to make sense in this universe.
Like, you mean to tell me that you don't know what Looney Tunes is? Okay, at least he knows Bugs Bunny. Surprised they let him have a gun. Aren't they all about censoring that now?
Well, don't complain. If we got a gun, we got a gun.
The big criticism I've always had with Looney Tunes is just I mean, quite literally, every single Looney Tunes cartoon is exactly the same. One character chases another one. Same with Tom and Jerry, same with all that. I could never get into that stuff as a kid because I was always just sort of like, okay, I know exactly what's going to happen for every single episode. The end. Yeah. So I'm hoping that I don't just have this philosophy throughout this whole movie, but so far I haven't seen any joke that I would think I would have laughed at as a kid either.
Because it's the best they could do. Because the more I think about it, the more I think this is just a shill for HBO Max.
No, he said rhythm, not rhythm. If you think of Looney Tunes and you're not thinking of Bugs Bunny, you're actually not more so because you're thinking about it anyway, but I guess I'll rephrase it this way. Who's your favorite Looney Tunes character?
I would say probably Daffy.
Daffy is pretty much the coolest because he's kind of the most cynical asshole of the bunch. I always like Marvin the Martian too.
No. I can't do a good Marvin.
Isn't he kind of like, this makes me very angry? I'll tell you one thing that if they do it, it'll be my favorite part of the movie by far. If Bill Murray pops up,
Yes.
I want that to happen. Shit, I want the whole movie to just be Bill Murray from this point. Drop the whole plot. Just have Bill Murray. In fact, why can't this just be Ghostbusters?
Well, because then it would ruin it another way.
Yeah, don't steal Marvin's ship. Ray Charles. So far, that's the first joke that makes me actually go, I guess that's going to be it for Marvin in this movie.
That you know of.
Took you that long to realize your dad's not there?
Yeah, he was there the whole time.
What's the kid's logo on his hoodie? It's like a balloon with an A on it. I don't know if I'm supposed to know what that is or not. Wonder if they would have had a version of this movie with Ali G instead. Make him better, faster, stronger. Just wish my dad were here. Gravy. It's not a funny joke.
So if it,
Please get better with some of these jokes. Just calling yourself James T. Bunny. Come on.
these are, I will say this. Of all the FanTracks we've done, this is the weakest.
Oh, easily. Good thing it's not a pick your poison, right? Where somebody would be like, "Oh man, what did you guys watch this?" And I'm disappointed. I've never seen Iron Giant. I hear it's great.
Really?
It's on my list of why haven't I seen it yet? Come on, these aren't jokes.
Dude, this movie sucks.
Do something funny with Superman, at least. Come on, do something funny with Superman. It's Batman. Okay, that's why it's Batman in Metropolis. Unless they're doing this. Oh, they got the right animation. That was Bruce Timm. Animation
I'll
style.
sign off on that.
Just let it. Maybe it'll be a more interesting part of this movie. I don't know if this is if I'm reading into this the right way or not, but it looks like Porky Pig might be dressed up like Gene Hackman's Lex.
Hmm.
Did he wear that outfit? I don't remember if he wore that similar outfit. Won't somebody please think of the children? Be real soups. See if they get Tim Daly or George Newbern.
Great looking. Honestly, the more I look at this film, the more I'm like, you could have pitched the whole thing animated. So far, it's been the best part of this film.
And they didn't even get anybody to do the voice. I guess Tim Daly or George Newbern's too much money. Give him $10. They're big going Mad Max? Did not see that coming. Kids are not getting this fucking reference. That's for sure. This is definitely for the adults. Pretty damn good movie. Not a fan of the series, but I was surprised at how much I liked that one.
Oh, is he?
They need to all be players. So they're literally just using the clips.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Oh man, this
This sucks.
this doesn't suck. This fucking blows.
Ugh.
Kids are not gonna get a Casablanca joke.
None of the jokes land. You know what I mean?
Well, most of them aren't even jokes, yeah.
Oh, hey, they got Rick and Morty.
You know, the trap that this is falling under is the same thing as things like Epic Movie, where
Dude, this is totally
they
a
think
plug
that
for.
plugs of previous things and references to other media is a joke, and it's not a joke. It's got no punchline. It's just remember this other thing. Like, what fundamentally was the joke about?
Hold on, why is Granny in the Matrix?
Speedy Gonzalez, he didn't used to talk, did he?
Yeah,
I
I think
remember
he
him
did.
talking. All I remember him was saying his catchphrase, and that was it. See, now that's supposed to be the joke. The joke is just,
The
isn't it
Matrix.
stupid that Granny is doing that because she's old? That's it? That's the joke? So your idea of a joke is to do something that was done in 2000 and it was played out in 2000?
I'd like to revisit the idea of. There's the joke. There, did you hear it?
No, I missed that.
Tweety said, "What year is this?" That's
Please be
good.
all dead. Please be all dead.
I don't know about that, but there might be a pork down there. What is it? What am I watching, Tony?
Shit movie. Now I think that's Gal Gadot.
Mm-hmm.
Men aren't allowed on Themyscira. Also, maybe not necessarily a great idea to remind everybody about the shittiest part of Wonder Woman 2. Which, that movie, not great, but it was better than this one. This is supposed to be Zendaya's voice for Lola Bunny.
Oh, isn't supposed to be? It is.
Doesn't quite sound like her, but then again, I don't really recognize her voice, so. Maybe I should put a ticker on the screen of when a joke happens. I'd only have to do like 5. Sucks to be you.
Fucking whoops.
Much better movie, Mortal Kombat. Oh, good. That's the end of the movie, right? She became an Amazon. It's, her character arc's done.
Yo, I hate this. I hate this so much. The animation's great though.
I don't even think it's all that fantastic. Like I said, the gimmick of this is you see the live action thing mixed in with the other thing. If it's just an animated movie, it's just another animated movie. It's nothing like super special.
What about? God damn it!
Yeah, I don't think that you can do that with just the phone app. You know, there are people that have like entire rooms with like tons of cameras and stuff.
But they don't have motherfucking Don Cheadle, bro.
Pete's probably the best character. Also, you're connected to every single device in the world and you didn't know about this app.
Hey, with your logic, fuck you.
I'd have been the guy in the meeting. You know that meme where there's like the person yelling at the guy at the conference table and then they just chuck him out of the building?
You going out the window, Tony?
Yeah. I'd be the guy that'd be like, excuse me, sir, do we have any jokes in this movie? And they'll be like, he goes to Harry Potter land. And I go, yeah, and what's the joke? And they go,
No, you're
Harry
misunderstanding.
Potter.
You're misunderstanding the point. This is a literal plug for HBO Max.
I mean, they're not making me want to promote it to other people. Instead, they're going to end up having a whole podcast dedicated to us trashing it, you know?
No, that's not true. I will say this right now. HBO Max, great service. Animation style of this movie, great service.
What's the name of the red monster guy?
Hair? I only know him from the Barber episode. Fair enough. Decent.
That's one of the first jokes that they've had. It's not a great one, but it's a joke. Like the Ray Charles thing. It's at least a joke.
What? What?
Wait, it's supposed to be like a human underneath it? Gabriel Iglesias does the voice of Speedy Gonzalez, huh?
Fair enough.
One thing that I just never find funny, and it seems like they're going to do this literally every single time. I do not find it funny when people go, isn't it funny if old person does something old person doesn't normally do? It's not fundamentally just funny on its own. You have to have something to it. So, like, it doesn't matter if an old person is like, oh, what the dealio or something, you know? Like,
But it's not meant to be ours.
even as a kid, I never thought it was funny, you know?
Well, you were also a very logical kid.
It's not as bad of a joke, but it's not really a solid joke. The Securial Arts. Okay. Okay. Best part of the movie so far. Easily the best part of the movie so far. She is really pretty. I know I've seen her in something.
Gorgeous.
All right, so just keep the security security guard. I mean, not security camera. Security guard on screen. Let him do his shit. Knock this little fucking kid out of the way because I don't give a shit. So what was Al G Rhythm's plot again? He wants to not be in the server world anymore.
He wants to level up and
Become like a real person.
so he's Pinocchio then, yeah. Literally. What?
Good song. Better off just listening to the song. And it ends. Listen, shut the fuck up, Dom. You never had a dad. Your program.
You're an algorithm.
Here's where Clue from Tron. It's like, am I still supposed to build the perfect system? Yeah. Tron 2, underrated movie. Not, fucking Oscar winning, but Tron 2 is a solid film. Amazing soundtrack on that one, too. And better graphics.
I'll allow that.
How have they not done a Tron 3?
Maybe it's because they just didn't have Daft Punk at the time to make the soundtrack.
Yeah, now they don't anymore. That soundtrack, though, ooh, man, that's so good. They're called Arms, kid, not Handle. There's going to be athletes that we don't know that are turning into these kind of characters. So that was their whole gimmick this time instead of having the Monstars.
She is really pretty.
Yeah, I gotta look her up. I know I've seen her in something.
Bro, I can't do the lingo and the. Oh, it's funny because we're streaming and you're canceled. Algorithm. Haha.
So she is Sonequa Martin Green. She was in. Oh, she voiced Green Ghost in Invincible.
Nice.
What did I actually see her in? Well, according to her filmography, fucking nothing. I haven't seen her in any of these things.
Okay, I'm good with Marvin.
So she was on Walking Dead. She was on Star Trek Discovery. I've only seen 2 episodes of Walking Dead and commercials for Star Trek Discovery, so I might recognize her from the Star Trek commercials.
Yo, you know what the fucking kids of today want?
MC Hammer
Do you know what?
references.
Ugh. They want MC Hammer references. Like
Like they have any idea who the fuck MC Hammer is. Bill Murray wins championships. If we're talking fundamentally, if they wanted this movie to be better, they would trim a lot of this. it probably should have been mostly over by now. And we're only at the halfway mark.
Dude, that's depressing. I legitimately don't know if I want to sit through another hour of this.
Yeah, that's true. I really can't picture a kid wanting to watch this movie because of how slow it has been so far. A good movie is going to get a kid going, but look, it took him a
Oh,
halfway.
up yours. Hold on. That animation style was great.
Well, they got to do something like this to try to make it seem different, you know? But it took him to the halfway point of the movie to do it. If this is the gimmick to sell it on, then you shouldn't wait until halfway through the movie for that, for a kid's film.
What are you worried about? Oh, that's like real life?
Right.
Oh. Shouldn't Granny be a real old lady?
Yep. Hey, but fuck you with your logic, you know?
You know what you don't do? You don't put the title on McFoley.
SmartGuyMoment.com.
All right, shout out the references. So the Mystery Machine, Iron Giant,
Yep.
King Kong, Gazoo,
Looked like Stay Puft
Jabberjaw.
Marshmallow Man. You got the Yogi
A lot of
Bear,
Hanna-Barbera cartoons there.
Gremlins, obviously, right there. Hey, he's probably in the server room. What the? How would you know? Why are there no security guards? Again. Why are you scared? Dom Braun? Ladom? What else we got here? We got
Joker.
Sugar. There's Captain Jack Sparrow. Bunch of zombies, I think. The Planet of the Apes, maybe. Oh, that's Pennywise on the left. That's probably a more interesting thing than the movie itself, is finding a list of if everybody actually went and figured out what all these little cameos are. That's the dinosaur from Flintstones.
Dino.
McGill Gorilla. Maybe Adnan Verk's gonna pop up on this.
No, that's not. He does baseball, not basketball.
How much time are we wasting to get to the point that this is just gonna go to where we knew it's gonna go? not to badmouth the screenwriters and such, but there's like 7 people that worked on this movie's script and screenplay and everything. Like, come on, you know?
Yeah, this is awful.
It makes the first one look fantastic. I was saying at the beginning of this, I'm not even the biggest fan of that one. You know what this has the vibe of?
What's
When
that?
the era of like Disney films where it was the direct to video sequel.
Right, so. Oh god, this movie.
When's the last time that they told a joke? Do you remember?
The last joke I laughed at was the shoot the ball.
I'm just trying to remember the last joke. I think it was supposed to be when Bugs Bunny got shocked backward and LeBron James said that's kind of normal around here. I think that was supposed to be a joke. You know these Warner Brothers characters of guy with bag?
Uh, how can you forget guy with bag?
It was great in Guy with Bag, the movie.
My favorite.
The Goon Squad. Not a bad name. Black Mamba. Here's where Vivica A. Fox goes, I should have been Black Mamba. Arachnica. That's not a joke either.
I legitimately don't want another hour of this.
Yeah, it's bad. This is real bad.
It's 3:18 for context. It's 3:18 in the morning. I do not want to be here till 4:30 watching this.
There's the mask in the background. You know, it gets kind of the feeling that it should be more that he should be into Dom than LeBron James, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, shouldn't this film had been that guy was looking into the kid creating the video game and said like, oh, this kid's really smart, maybe he can program me a way out of here, rather than a fucking basketball game. Like,
Yeah, defend your man.
they still have that barrier between them, or did they just ignore that?
Hey, it's that scene from the trailer, and it's only 2 hours in.
that a minion in the background? Or is it someone that's
Uh,
supposed to just look like a minion?
they definitely don't have rights to Despicable Me.
Haven't seen any of those movies. It's not a joke either. There's a really tall dude in the middle of the stands. Of course, they're not showing it now, but like, there's a couple big characters. There's King Kong, there's Iron Giant, etc. But like, there's some kind of a looks like a giant eagle or something. Yeah, I'm probably never gonna show him again now that I brought that up.
That's all right.
Who's better, Hydro Man or Sandman?
I would say Hydro Man.
I like Sandman better. I don't know what that character was supposed to be. You see that white faced character that was behind Don Cheadle at that point? I think I just saw Batman. Are those flight attendants from? No, the flight attendants were from earlier in the movie. Okay. See that character behind him? It's got like he's like bald with a white face. There's Robin.
If you're like me and you're like, oh my god, there's still 45 minutes left.
There can't still be 45 minutes left. Oh fuck, there's 43 minutes left. Well, there's credits, so hopefully that takes up 25 minutes of that at the very least.
Hey, it's
Knock off Danny
Hang on.
DeVito. Now, why spend the money on setting up filming these cameos when they look so shitty and they're not even jokes? They probably would have saved so much money on their budget if they wouldn't have bothered to do that.
I agree.
Because it's not like when you're looking over that at the Batman or the guy playing Joker or the Mask or something that they actually look like them. They just go, oh, okay, that one's supposed to be Mask. It's not Jim Carrey, you know? But who is this character?
Oh,
The one that was just there. They just keep showing them. He just keeps being behind Don Cheadle, and I have no idea who that character is.
Mr. Freeze?
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Schwarzenegger.
Shit job for Mr. Freeze if that's the case.
Chill out. Are you mad that Lola Bunny doesn't have a more flirtatious design?
And I've never been the type that thinks that fake characters are hot because
Are
I think
you
that's weird.
attracted to the fake character then?
I also thought it was always significantly weirder that people were into not only the cartoon but the cartoon rabbit for kids. But I mean that's supposed to be her gimmick, right? It's that she's supposed to be like this like flirtatious type of thing, like a Playboy bunny. Play off of that.
You know, I never put that together until right now, Tony. Tony Mango? I never put that together until right this second.
The Playboy bunny thing?
Yeah.
But I think it's weirder. Like, the character should have that going on. But I think it's even weirder when people are all like, I am so upset about it. Because it's like, you're really getting bent out of shape about the slutty bunny cartoon, okay? Like, get a girlfriend, you know?
Yeah, it's Kronos. I haven't
Reminding me
laughed
of
once.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Simpsons joke much better of just meep. Don't you mean meep meep? No, they only paid me for it. Is that a Clockwork Orange? I think those were the characters from a Clockwork Orange.
Now, for what it's worth, that's my dream superpower.
Time travel.
Time control.
What do you think Roadrunner tastes like? Chicken?
Doesn't?
Do you have a Cornish game hen?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming maybe that.
You ever eat chicken hearts?
Nope.
I've been doing that lately.
Never had any like liver or
Big fan of liver.
any of those kind of never had the brain of anything. I guess that's supposed to be Agent Smith from the Matrix. But it's just a guy in sunglasses and a suit. Because Hugo Weaving ain't doing this shit.
I want my son back.
I didn't recognize how you were talented in your own way by playing video games and obviously being a bad father, but a real father, he just supports his kid on the things that they want to do. Yeah.
The truth is, I wasn't really not noticing. It's that I had a Game Boy once.
Yeah. And my father, he was hard on me, and even though that worked for me and it made me billions of fucking dollars or millions of dollars, he's a billionaire. And
He's a billionaire now?
that could be, yeah.
No, they said so.
Wasn't it until he was like approaching that?
Between the movie and his Fortnite shit.
That he like actually crossed over into it?
Yeah. Please just be Michael Jordan. I swear
Aren't
to
you
God.
guys all buds with him? Because, You did that before?
That just can't be real.
No, they're setting it up as an actual. If they're setting that up as an actual joke, it should be an.
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, that's a joke. You got a joke going. Cool.
Good. Good joke.
One of the few jokes.
Good joke.
Get Bill Murray. It'd be great if instead of saying Bucko, if he would have said Fucko. Why don't you try coaching us better, Fucko?
Hey.
Because I'm good at basketball. Be so much better. All right, you learned your lesson. Can you just like skip to where you get 1,000 points already?
Man, I don't feel any sympathy. What? I don't feel any sympathy for these characters.
Nope. She's like, oh, fuck that guy.
We're gonna be fucking lug grabbing.
She's like, come here, fuck up. Hope no kids are clicking on this FanTracks. If it is, your parents are doing a bad job with you. Especially if you're a little kid named Paul, since we established that earlier. See, I just don't fundamentally think that something like that, like, oh, there's, Daffy creates multiple copies of himself to get the thing done, and he's just sitting there waiting. Like, I just don't think that that's fundamentally like a joke.
It's better than a lot of the other things in this film.
Yeah, true. That's not saying much, though. It's like, hey, do you want a slice of pizza, or do you get kicked in the balls? Yeah, give me that slice of pizza,
Where's the pizza from?
Well, see, if it's supposed to be a bad joke or whatever, it's Papa John's.
I'll get kicked in the balls.
Take that, John, whatever your name is.
Schneider.
Schneider, that's his name? Could have done that earlier. Also, he could turn in the fire, so he could just burn your ass. Nothing stopped the Roadrunner from running really fast earlier either. And they got 60 points. Kids aren't gonna get a bounty joke either. He controls this realm, doesn't he?
Correct.
So he has full control over whether or not they can do these powers.
But he doesn't control their rapping.
Oh, God damn it. They could. This is.
Hold on. Okay, I'm done.
Notorious P.I.G.
I'm done. See ya.
This is going to be really bad, too.
Could have been worse.
Could have been worse, but it was still pretty damn bad. Also, why are they having this hip hop thing in the middle of the basketball game?
Tony? Yeah, I owe you. I made you watch this. I owe you big.
Yes, bump it up to where they already won the game.
Oh wait, is that supposed to be Game of Thrones?
No idea. Never seen a single episode. Are they playing the game or are they in the Thrones?
I think they're in the Thrones.
Who's the goth chick? Not goth, the like Victorian era or whatever.
That's the one that goes, shame. Shame. She should start that now.
I
Is he
should have done
Hulk
that.
Hoganing?
Yeah, he is. She should have started doing that a long time ago.
I just want to say that I've had a really bad week.
Oh, I mean, of course, this was going to cap that off, right? Yeah, but which one's the regulation ball? Like one of them should be really like in play.
Better joke than most.
Why are you dismantling the machine? You just keep doing that. That's the other version of Penguin was there. The Burgess Meredith version. So we got two penguins in this movie. Time is
And on our
on
side. Yes, it is. We'll give it to the West.
better movie. Falling down. Or falling. I don't remember which one. One of them's the Michael Douglas movie. The other one's the one I'm thinking of. Matrix came out 20 years ago.
You could have done that a long time ago, Granny. Oh my God, the Matrix killer.
They're really harping on the Matrix on this. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Mr. Freeze.
You should. They're
That's for the people that are on their DeviantArt accounts.
Eh.
They're gonna be like, she winked at me. I think it's Mary Poppins.
Hey, it's the monsters.
Yeah, look at that.
Bro, why aren't they in the game? Bro, please. I wish Adam West was still alive.
When we had first clicked on this, we saw that it only had a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't think it should even have a 50%. I can't imagine half the people watching this were actually like, it's a rock solid film,
I'm
But-
very depressed.
There's probably a good portion of people that are like, it's a dumb kids movie. What do you fucking expect? And it's like, I don't know. There's kids movies that are good.
No. That would have been really good if you'd unbleep that.
Yeah. Yeah, Dom, your dad doesn't like you, and your fake dad doesn't like you. The worst kid ever. Delete your code.
Yes. Yes.
It's be kind of funny if it's like his other kid ends up being like, so Dad, you spent a lot of time with Dom here. You don't spend any time with me. You don't love me. Gotta hug him.
Oh. I quit.
But you're lucky that your dad's a billionaire, so you don't have to be a certain way. Traveling, hidden dribble, acting. Doesn't stop algorithm from doing his shit.
Bug sucks in this movie.
Well, he's representational of the film. You just noticed that your family's there. There's Babyface turn. Yeah, how long were they waiting to do the "What's Up, Dom"? He's the game. He's going to turn into Triple H.
SmartGutMoment.com. It's definitely Triple H.
Could just murder them. Yeah. You have control over this whole entire realm.
Oh, and there can't be any, because that's the new thing, and there can't be any romantic attachment between Bugs and Lola because, romance is dead. Just hug him. Just tell him he's worth it.
It wasn't that bad of a pitch.
So this movie gets just thumbs down. It's totally stirred. It's not at all shaken.
Do the same rating system we do for Review to a Kill.
I rate the girls thumbs down.
The
Granny
Gadgets
is
thumbs
a
down.
The Gadgets were kind of alright.
The Allies thumbs down, except for the security guard.
Allies, I'd say thumbs down. I think they could be more toony and more loony. Can I get a gif of that?
That should just be the review for this movie. Yeah, but what if you, cease to exist because you're in this game?
Hey, you called it.
Because it's fucking stupid.
Wow, logic.
Just get algorithm to do the fucking move. And then
Oh my god, that's genius. Oh, maybe that is the plan. Hold on. That you can't do what I do.
Yep. Be great if it's just like they pass it to like Spider Chick, she just scores, that's the end. You know?
Bugs Bunny is like, I'll kill myself. I'm tired of this.
He's like, I don't want to be in a third one of these.
I will say this is a switch I wasn't expecting. Imagine if this is how they kill off the Bugs Bunny character.
Right. Doesn't matter what the time is, as long as he gets it in there, because he's already jumped up. As far as I'm aware.
Where he's gonna do what Michael Jordan did.
The stretched arm thing.
Yeah. Except there's your reason. Or not.
It's just a boost. The boost of
Love.
love from a father and a son. Nobody got posterized? Oh, there you go.
Better animation style. Better animation style.
So, I'm looking on Letterboxd right now, and the first review says Bugs turns into Big Chungus, and a kid in the theater lost his shit so hard his mother had to take him outside. I forgot the entire film on the drive home. From Cobra Rocky on Letterboxd. Oh, that's fucking great. Another one says, "The world is hell, hopeless cinema." More to come, writing something largish, but I'm feeling the worst. Feeling worse the longer I think about this and need to go to bed. Yeah, this is real fucking bad.
God. Where's Michael A. Jordan?
Yeah.
I'd pop if that's how they killed Bugs.
Right. Like he's just legitimately is just dead. There's like a tombstone pops up and they're like, in memoriam of Bugs Bunny.
Big Chungus.
And lost his shit so hard. The mom had to take him out. I'm just imagining some kid thinking this is the funniest fucking thing in the world. And the mom just being like, you're causing way too much of a scene. Or being afraid.
Dude, yeah. What?
Somebody in the pitch meetings like, look, I don't have jokes. I don't have a good story. I don't have a reason to do this movie other than potentially get some money. But can I kill Bugs Bunny? They're like, oh, my friend's finally going to shoot him. Nah, we can't really do that. But also, what about? I was just going to say, what about the rest of the family? You're not going to be concerned about them.
Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Can you imagine if Bugs Bunny was really dead?
1 week later. Maybe that's not the lesson to teach the kid, though, to just do what his dad was telling him to do to begin with, when the dad needed to teach.
Come on, do you really think?
Oh, it's a video game thing, yeah. I want to change my mind, Dad. Sad, but I'm like, I like his shirt. I'd buy that shirt. Just like gray and white. Great if the kid doesn't know how to pass. Also, it's not going to do you any good there. Also, if
He
you were
wants
going
the
to the
ball.
basketball camp, you wouldn't have needed to provide your own ball. Now get flattened by a car. Just fucking, four-wheeling. Just
When I tell you that
soaked.
when I tell you that I am more depressed because of the lack of quality in this film. I hate it.
There's currently only 20 ratings on Letterboxd, and I've just given it a lowest rating that I can. Oh no, it's not 20 ratings, it's 20 fans. Wait, really? So 11,174 people have rated this movie. 20 people said that they liked it.
Read those reviews.
Let's
Or at
get
least
into
one
some
of
of
them.
these. There's a 1.5 star. That's more than I gave it. That just says, this is just ... not it.
Hey, it's
Somebody gave it a
Ronda Rousey.
3.5 and said, we cannot not watch it. And it was pretty good as far as remakes go. Mr. Almost 9 did comment that he didn't quite get what the movie was about, though, and fair enough. It may have too much going on for the younger kids to appreciate and enjoy. The ultra special cameo of You Know Who cracked us all up. Needed more Lola. 3.5 stars. Wow.
Hey, is that him?
No. One says 0.5 star for Big Chungus, 0.5 star for Roadrunner and Fury Road. 1 star. One just says beyond shit. One person says that it's so charming and fun that it's hard to hate. Well, I figured out a way.
It's not. It might be charming, but it's not good.
I wouldn't consider it charming. One calls it the greatest tribute to capitalism ever. One says cinema is dead. It's all just content now. Casablanca exists in the same space as Rick and Morty. Fuck me. Fuck me. Yeah, this is not good.
The Michael B. Jordan bit was the funniest thing I've seen now. Yeah, it's been 25 years. I thought he aged pretty gracefully.
I still think the part that made me laugh the most was probably the that fucking
The
security guard.
guard.
Like, out of all the things, it's just a security guard being like, nah, fuck this, whatever. Like, you know? Guaranteed that was not one of the jokes that they sold this movie on. Well, let's be honest. They didn't sell this movie on any of the jokes. They sold this movie on, we do one of those. That made money. That was, there's nostalgia
I
there.
don't like literally the whole thing was, hey, Warner has a whole bevy of content. Let's do a movie about our bevy of content.
And be like, well, what's the plot? Fucking just Space Jam. That, again, just put the logo of Space Jam on it. People will watch it. It's, And you got 2 suckers to watch it here. We watched it.
I'm so sorry, Tony. I just like listen. We thought we.
It was worth a shot to try. That's the thing. But you can't have good things in 2021.
You can. They just turn around the next day and throw up on you.
I don't know if this has a post credit
I'm waiting.
or not.
I'm waiting. We're waiting.
It's definitely stirred. I would hope it would have a post credit. It should. They know that this is an era where people are into post credit sequences and stuff.
Yeah, I just had to recommend my friend skip this movie. Awful.
So according to Newsweek, there are no post credit scenes.
Well, you know what, Newsweek, you're a liar.
But then 22 hours ago, there's an Esquire thing that says end credit scene about something or other. I don't want to click on it because I don't want to spoil what it might be. But so it either does or it doesn't. Look at that. It's 50% completely whatever.
Schrodinger's scene.
Is the cat dead?
Sylvester looked dead in the beginning.
Pepe Le Pew might as well be dead, right?
Many women would be happy.
Bump Up the Jam, good song. Serious, even better song.
Depressingly bad. I'm not even overselling this, guys. I was looking so forward to watching this movie with Tony.
The diarrhea just to cleanse our brains with something dumb. It backfired. It ended up being actual shit.
The story only
makes me want to watch an old school movie that's like a Space Jam type that was good. Something like a
Roger Rabbit.
like Rookie of the Year or like Mighty Ducks or something. And there isn't one. So then why does this one say that there is one? Let's see if this is what this says. So I'm not seeing why this says this. This is saying this hints at a third film.
So, let me get your take on this. Somebody said, I wouldn't mind seeing Dwayne Johnson in a third Space Jam. And the response was, maybe not Space Jam, but do Dwayne Johnson and modern WWE guys and call it Space Slam.
I mean, shit, I'd watch it, you know?
I'd be so down for Bugs Bunny and The Rock go to WrestleMania.
Imagine if they could get the rights and to get the characters and all that to actually like play into, you know, Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, you know, those kind of types.
That'd be amazing.
But it'll never happen. Because this is inherently just, hey, like, let's appeal to basketball culture, you know?
I think this one was just, hey, we're gonna rape your childhood.
Yeah, this is about as big of a thumbs down as you can get. This sucked.
Legitimately, an hour ago, I wanted to leave. It was that bad because you know where it's going.
Right. I didn't have high hopes for it to begin with. And it still managed to not achieve those low hopes. But no, it's over. So that's one positive. It's over.
That's all, folks.
And that is all for this. We're done watching that. The movie ended a while ago. So if you got a better movie to wash the stink out, when's Long Halloween come? Oh, that's pretty soon, right?
Next week.
Thank God. So that'll be something coming up. That'll probably be the next FanTracks. But if you want to see us do any of these other kinds of things in the future, then let us know. If you want to make sure that we do it, then hit us up on the Pick Your Poison tier on the Patreon and the members only side of the YouTube channel. Like, share, follow, favorite, subscribe, pass things along, do all that good stuff. Follow us at our individual accounts. I'm at Tony Mango. Rob's at Dude Felice.
I am, and eventually I'll be at Dude Felice on Twitch, and it'll be awesome, and we could talk about how crappy this movie was and other things in the animation realm. Because I did really like the animation before they went all CGI. That's one positive. Go you, animation.
Go animation.
Yeah, I'm at Dude Felice everywhere. Follow Fightful if you like wrestling. Follow everything Callum and I have done on the Smart Guy Moment channel, including the Paul Heyman SmackDown podcast, the 2001 Wrestling Odyssey podcast, and more. And yeah, we'll see you next time with a much better movie.
Hopefully that's it's not gonna be hard to be able to beat that. So hey, you win some, you lose some. Most of the fan tracks have been we already know that the movie's great, or we got a feeling that the movie's great, or the movie ends up being just kind of the goofy fun or something, like Mortal Kombat with the fucking whoops and stuff. This one definitively would be the worst of the movies when it comes to that. I can't imagine that there's been another one that has been done in the past that's as bad. So, is what it is. Hopefully you enjoyed our commentary on it at the very least, if you're listening to this. And if you're this far deep into it and you're like, oh, these guys were jerks. I don't know.
Tell us we're jerks. Follow me on Twitter. Call me a jerk. I don't care. I'll have the discussion with you. I'll tell you why I thought this was awful and a cash grab and disgusting.
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitter. Go ahead.
So stay tuned for whatever's happening next. We will see you there, everybody. Thanks for listening to this with us and joining us for this watch along. But it's time for us to geek out.